Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a shootout of 3 different quadcopters. All 3 of them are folding quadcopters. We have the 450 size butterfly, the 450 size alien, and on the extreme left, the 680 size alien quadcopter. I'm going to walk through the electronics placement on each of these different frames. The good, bad, and the ugly. Now let us take a look at the 450 size butterfly. Fly, you gotta expand the arms like this. Okay. And notice the rear arms at the back. I put the Velcro here to hold them. And they snap right in to the boom holders like this, and you're ready to fly. Before I go into the electronics, at the first glance you could tell that this frame props here are nearer to each other at the side, and if you look at it in front, the props are wide apart so that the camera does not capture too much of the props. This is good if you have a wide angle camera like the GoPro, and it does have a GoPro mount with the anti-vibration, anti-jello dampers, and a simple Velcro strap to strap it to the holder. Now, while this is good for the camera footage, it creates problem for the flight controller unit. I'm using an APM 2.5, APM for Ardu Pilot Mega. So this is APM 2.5, and the thing is that having the props nearer to each other on this side and wider in front means that you got to set different PID values for the elevator and the aileron. So you got to train your PID values, your gain values basically, for the elevator and the aileron. They are not the same. It's not a symmetrical X configuration where you just put the same values and it's good to go. So it's a bit painstaking, and if you don't do that properly, you're going to have a very wobbly quadcopter. It's not going to be stable, and you could see the jello in the video despite the dampers. So basically that's the ugly side and the good side of this butterfly frame. Okay, next we have the alien 450 size. As usual, in order to fly, you got to expand the arms. This is really tight, so just pull out arms. Carefully, because you will cut yourself with the edges. Okay. Now, if you notice, this is different from the butterfly because this is an X configuration. Symmetrical X, which means easy setup of the PID or gain values. You could set the aileron and elevator PID values to the same, and you are good to go. For the electronics placement of the alien quadcopter, basically you have the space here to put in your flight controller, the NASA or the APM, as I mentioned, and then you got to squeeze in all the speed controllers, the 4 speed controllers inside the frame. To prevent the frame from flexing, okay, I have used the zip ties. Okay, And for the FPV, first person view, I'm basically running a Hobby King wing cam. As for the video transmitter, I'm using the Immersion RC 600 mW. This will give a longer range video than the 200 mW in the Butterfly just now. And by the way, I forgot to mention about the motors used in the Butterfly 450. Those are 800 kV multiplex outrunners. The model used here is 1400 kV Hobby King outrunners. kV is higher, so as you can see here, I'm using smaller props because the kV is higher. This means that lesser flight time as compared to the Butterfly with bigger props and lower kV motors. Yeah, basically this is the Alien 450. It's FPV capable with the direct AV out from the Hobby King HD camera and the Immersion RC video transmitter at the back here. Okay, now for their bigger sibling, the Alien 680 size. This is my long range quadcopter. I'm using the RRS system, which runs on 433 MHz for the radio control. This is the dipole antenna for the radio control. And I have the long range omnidirectional stack fan antenna, about 4.5 dBi in gain for the video transmission, 5.8 GHz. And this is a 400 mW video transmitter. For the flight controller system, I'm using the NASA V1, NASA version 1 with the GPS. For the on-screen display, to display the GPS coordinates, distance, and other stuff, I have the GOSD V3 from Hobby King. And I have a 600 TV lines CCTV mini camera in front for the live footage of the video. And because this quadcopter frame is so big, I could have a gimbal. And on the gimbal, I would mount a GoPro or similar GoPro-like HD camera. As for the motors, I'm using the Sunny Sky. These are good quality motors. These are Sunny Skies 380 kV. The kV is 380 kV. It's low kV for the long range, long flight time. And it runs on 6 cells. So if you look at the battery harness, I have this harness over here that can series 2 3S LiPo packs together to form a 6-cell LiPo pack. For long flight times of up to 25 minutes, I'm using the 15-inch props. So these are the quick detach adapter. They just self-tighten as the motors spool up. And to remove it, you just turn it in the same direction of the motors. And you could detach the prop easily. This frame is really huge when you open up all the arms. Let me show you. It's basically a big version of the Alien 450 size, and the advantage I've mentioned before, because it's a symmetrical X configuration, you don't have to mess around with the PIDs for the aileron and the elevator. And besides, I'm using the NASA, which is really easy to tune. as compared to the APM. So this is how big the frame is when you open up all the arms. There you go, Alien 680 size, FPV ready, no HD cam yet. High gain, omnidirectional, 5.8 GHz stack fan antenna, and the long range radio control system using the dipole antenna. This is the Alien 680. So there you go, I have reviewed basically all three folding quadcopters, and if I put them together side by side, let's see how they look like. Let me turn around the camera. This is the Alien 700, the 450, and the Butterfly 450. That's all I have. Thank you for watching, and see you again.